Admitting all.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to 50 Strong. Happy Thursday, and thank you for being here. My name is Chantal. I work at 50 Strong, and we're just super excited for you to be here. Before we get started, if everybody can mute, if possible, would be appreciated. And then also, you want to make sure you have 5.3.0 or later for your Zoom version, just this way that you can make sure that you can navigate in and out of the breakout rooms. You still have plenty of time to check to see what version you're running before we open the breakout rooms if you want to do that. All right. We know navigating civilian employment can be complicated, and that is an understatement. Trust me, I was an E4 diesel mechanic and then went back to school, did HR, took forever. It's complicated. If I had had more industry exposure, I think that would have been an easier experience. And this is what 50 Strong is all about. So this is direct exposure to industry leaders in the careers and industry that you're interested in, right? So you might find a good fit with a company, you might not, but the whole point is for you to build meaningful connections that are going to help you in your job search. So the fact that you're here is huge, and thank you for coming. Today, we have kind of an awesome lineup. I don't know if you can see this flyer. We have a ton of military-ready employers here today, and really hope that you take advantage of all the different breakout rooms that are open and, find out about an opportunity that you may have never heard of. A couple things, we have two really cool events happening next week. So in addition to our EmployerConnect event where we have tons of different employers, we also do exclusive EmployerConnect events. And those two that are happening next week is specifically with John Deere on Wednesday, the 17th, and Johnson & Johnson on Thursday, the 18th. We'll go ahead and drop the links for those upcoming events so you can register, but it's going to be a pretty cool opportunity. So I really encourage you to go in there. All right, now, before we get started, we're going to introduce some of our employer partners. And then after that, we'll open the breakout rooms and then come back after the breakout rooms are over and we'll have some giveaways. I'm going to stop my screen for just 1 second because I do want to introduce our managing co-founder, Candy Tillman, so she can say hi before we go over to the employer partners.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are so happy that you have chosen to spend about an hour and a half with us today. And my commitment to you is we are going to do everything we can to make the hour and a half that you choose to spend with us as productive as we possibly can. There are some awesome employers here. We thank them all for working together. We thank them for the work that they do every single day behind the scenes to advocate internally at their companies for strong military talent pathways. So I want to thank all of our employers for being here. For those of you that are joining us and just starting to think about civilian employment, we're pulling for you, and we hope that you find this productive. Chantel, over to you.
Thank you, Candy. And all right, so we're going to get started with some employer partner introductions. And I want to introduce our team at Wells Fargo. Is it Aaron or Cassie? Who's talking today? Aaron, go ahead.
Aaron, yes. Okay, thank you, Chantel. I'm Aaron Miranda. I'm an OIF Army veteran. I'm the senior military talent liaison here at Wells Fargo, and I've been on the stagecoach for close to 3 years, but I've been in talent acquisitions and military transition services for over 19 years, from working at academia to owning and operating my own recruitment firm. Now, my primary responsibility at Wells Fargo is actually really, really simple. It's to help veterans and military spouses find the right position with us. At Wells Fargo, we have over 30 individuals dedicated to help veterans and military spouses become our teammates through direct placements or through our veteran-specific programs. Programs such as our VET programs, our Boost to Banking program, our Corporate Fellowship program, our Triple H program, and multiple apprenticeships. Also, just so y'all know, I do not have access to the chat, but if you want to connect with a military team directly, Candy has posted a link for our talent community. And of course, come out to the breakout room to find out a little bit more about us. Back to you, Chantel.
Thank you so much. And I do just want to say, Candy had dropped a poll earlier, and we have roughly over 62% of you have joined for the first time, which is so cool. So thank you so much for being here. And then we have roughly 30%, E1 through E5. So junior enlisted, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. All right, next up we have Fiserv. And is it Nate from Fiserv? Can you introduce us?
Hey, yeah, hey, how you doing? Nate over at Pfizer, lead campus and military recruiter here for the firm, Army veteran. Actually just got my 20-year letter this past weekend, still currently serving in the Guard. So drop off by the breakout room. Love to chat with you, learn more about FinTech and the opportunities that we have here at Pfizer.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Short and sweet. All right. Next up, we have Mari at HCA Healthcare.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for having me. I am from HCA, and the biggest thing I want to say is not just nurses. We hire all kinds from IT to accounting to human resources. A lot of people just think nurses when they think of healthcare, but we have so much more to offer. We're in 20 states, and we are the largest healthcare organization in the United States right now. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. All right. Next up, we have Rebecca Medlin at Lowe's. Rebecca, thanks for being here.
Hi, thank you. So if you're like me, you're probably in Lowe's or connected to the military community. We're getting ready to PCS, so we're in there constantly purchasing things to clean. But you may know us as our home, our storefronts. But like most of the companies here, everybody has different business opportunities from technology to HR. So we're not just our storefront. We do have skill bridge opportunities as well as military spouse fellowships. And just come and join our breakout room to learn a little bit more. Plus, red vests go a lot better and match different items compared to other colors.
I love it. All right. Next, we have a little company, Cushman and Wakefield. Jamie, are you talking for us today?
I can. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm Jamie McCall. I lead our Skill Bridge program here at Cushman & Wakefield, veteran of the Army National Guard. And if you have not yet done your research and you're wondering who in the world is Cushman & Wakefield, well, you just need to look for our big red signs because they are everywhere, north, south, east, west, and all over in the middle, and even globally. So we have over 50,000 employees. We're in 60 countries and 400 offices. We hire roles that consist from property administration to maintenance and engineering, facilities, operations, finance, accounting, human resources, and so much more. So feel free to stop by our breakout room. Matt and I are here to talk about opportunities, locations, and what you might be looking for and some tips and tricks. So thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much, Jamie. And I just wanted to highlight, Candy dropped it in the chat, but we have 47% of you who are student veterans. So you either currently enrolled to school or graduated from a degree or training program. I think it's awesome you're here. Student veteran talent is strong talent. So thanks so much. And before we go on, next up, we have Amazon. And who is speaking on behalf of Amazon today?
That would be me. Hi, I'm Kristen Silva. I'm a senior technical recruiter with Amazon. I specifically support our cleared hiring teams within AWS, but I have a lot of contacts and ways to connect the dots for you. Amazon as a whole has a very large commitment to hiring veterans and military spouses, and we have several different options to support from the skill bridge programs, apprenticeships, and beyond. So there's a global presence as well as everything here within our classified spaces in the US. So lots more detail to come, but come and check me out in the breakout room. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. And just a heads up, we have an Amazon breakout room and an AWS breakout room. All right. And then moving on, next we have Steve from Verizon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Candy and Chantel. It's great to see everybody again. So my name is Steve Weston. I represent the military recruiting team at Verizon. If you don't know anything about Verizon, at least we sell cell phones, but that's usually what most people know. But we actually have a very deep employment structure. So we have logistics, we got data science, we have AI, we have, it's not just retail sales and business to business sales. If you're looking to jump into a large organization that has a very large presence in the veteran hiring part of this community, we've been a consistent performer for the last 6 years. We consistently not only host fellows, and fully convert them at a high percentage rate, but we also hire and employ a very large number of veterans. I think currently right now we have over 8,000 veterans in our company and over 500 plus mil spouses. Just right there, obviously we hire and retain a lot of military talent, but here at Verizon, we represent the 2 Vs. So we represent veterans first and we represent Verizon. So if you'd like to come into our room and kind of hear a little bit more about our benefits and how that you can make contact with our team and progress in the application process, I'll be there with Brittany to answer any of your questions.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Next up, we have Tiffany at Johnson & Johnson. Tiffany Daughtry.
Hey, I'm sure you've heard of our little company, Johnson & Johnson. This was a fun reunion. I used to work with Aaron at Wounded Warrior Project, and I used to lead military affairs at Pfizer. But who's Johnson & Johnson? We're probably not who you think we are if you haven't done your research lately. We do not make Band-Aids or your household products. That is a company called Kenvue now. We are getting after the world's toughest health challenges and changing the future of healthcare through 2 sectors. One is what we call med tech, and that is you're going to be what used to be known as your medical devices. That's everything from, we really are a tech company, everything from a contact lens to robotic heart surgery equipment, to breast implants, to knee replacements. That is med tech. The other side of that is, oh, by the way, also if you've ever had a stitch, that is probably our Ethicon product if you've ever had a stitch. The other side is our, what we call innovative medicine pharmaceutical space, getting after changing the future of disease. So really meaningful work. We do have 4 dedicated hiring programs. We'll talk a little bit about that, but we also just have about 150,000 employees across the globe, many of which are here in the United States out of our offices, doing everything from, think of us as manufacturing those products, doing the research for those products, everything it takes to get it out to doctors, to nurses. Those are sales roles, by the way, which are not what people tend to think of as sales. So please come to our event next week. The event next week is specifically to learn about what you might not think about sales in those 2 areas of our business and have really, really exciting and interesting careers of being close to the patient. What makes us special? What makes us unique? And I will close on that is everything we do is about our credo. What that means is what we find special and unique is that when we hire veterans, when we hire military spouses, our retention's amazing, really, really strongly stay at our company. And why do I think that is? I think that is because of regardless of what they're doing, we really rely on our credo, which you can find on our website. We'll talk about in the breakout room. It says that everything that we do is focused on people first. We first think about patients, then we think about their families, then we think about our employees, then we think about our communities, then we think about our shareholders. It's an and proposition, but that drives everything that we do. And I think that's why folks from the military really resonate. And by the way, part of the E4 Mafia right here. But thanks, everyone.
That was awesome. I love it. E4 Mafia forever. All right. And then David or Cassie from John Deere. David?
Yep. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us. It's great to see so many new faces out here today. Thank you for your service and what you do every day, and for joining us at this event. My name is David Ottavianelli. I'm a U.S. Army veteran, and I have the honor of leading our military outreach programs at John Deere. If you like to work with your hands and support our fantastic customers, we need you. We have thousands of open positions at our dealerships across the country for mechanics, parts inventory, sales, service management roles, etc. If you're looking for roles that help build our great products, we have management positions in operations, inventory and logistics, quality, engineering, and at our Iowa and Illinois locations. All these roles are on site, fully on site, and our team is not recruiting for, at this point in time, IT or HR roles. If you are active duty, we have an approved SkillBridge. We are an approved SkillBridge industry partner, and we use third-party providers also, and we also can provide the SkillBridge opportunity at our independently owned dealerships. So if you want to be part of our mission, which resonates with a lot of service members, of helping farmers and infrastructure workers feed and shelter the world, come on over to our breakout room. We look forward to seeing you. Cassie and Lee will be there and will entertain all your questions. Thank you for your service to our nation.
Thank you, David. All right, and then we have Barbara from United Health Group.
Hi, Chantel. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here and thank you for your service. I am a retired Navy chief and I have been part of United Health Group for 3 years now since I transitioned through the SkillBridge program to UHG. United Health Group is the largest healthcare company that there is. We are also Fortune 5, so we're right behind another company here on this call, but we're the second largest company that participates in SkillBridge. A little bit about United Health Group. We are a diversified enterprise with complementary but distinct business platforms. So we have United Healthcare, which is healthcare coverage and benefits. And then we have Optum, which is an information and technology enabled healthcare delivery services. So we do everything from patient care all the way up to financial, Optum Financial, fintech, all the stuff that everybody else is doing. We have the same opportunities. In the interest of transparency, same as David, we do not have tech or HR roles today, but that does not mean that we won't in the future. So if you're interested in being part of those spaces within a healthcare company, please come join us in our breakout room. I am the main program manager for the fellowship program, which is DoD SkillBridge and Military Spouse Fellowship. However, we do have direct hire opportunities, not necessarily programs to join, but we do have connections and want to make sure that we're assisting and advocating for you should you not be eligible for a SkillBridge or Military Spouse Fellowship. So looking forward to connecting with anybody who's interested. Thanks, Chantel.
Thank you so much, Barbara. And then I'm going to pass it off to Candy before we go any further.
So I have a question. If you are here for the first time and this all feels incredibly fast, give me a thumbs up in the chat. So here's what I wanted to say. Here's why this feels fast. And I'm going to encourage you to embrace that a little bit. We are going fast and the employers are going fast because we all know that you're here to get into the breakout rooms, right? So if it feels a little fast, the reason is because we don't want to be a bottleneck for you. And so each of our employer partners they try to be very crisp and clear because again, we want you to have the opportunity to talk to these employers that you just heard from, plus a lot more. So I just wanted to throw that out. If you're here with us for the first time and you don't know what the heck is going on, we hope it makes sense. Please join us back. But the point is we want to get you to the employers as quickly as we can. All right. Thanks, Chantel.
Thanks, Candy. And that's a super important point, right? We want you to talk to the people who have the jobs. So with that, let me share my screen real quick and we will go over a couple of things before we open the breakout rooms, right? So there's several tools that I think that you're going to find very, very valuable in your career search when you're pivoting, when you're trying to figure out, what's the next steps, right? So we have our key employment pathways. This is listed on our website and we'll drop all the links in the chat here shortly. This is not a job board, but it's basically a high-level overview of the general pathways and locations that all the other employer participants that are here today have shared with us, right? So it's a really good starting point for you to review and decide, okay, I want to go into this breakout room, right? It's a great place to kind of start. So you can double click, it'll show you everything. And again, we'll drop it in the chat. Next up, we have our student listings, right? So we have several internship positions, like campus internship positions, new grad and part-time, full-time roles for our military affiliated students. Right now, you can check it out on our website. Those links will be in the chat. And it's a really good opportunity for you to, gain the experience that's needed to pivot, right? Now that you're going back to school for, let's say, perhaps something different than what your MOS was in the military. So extended transition, this is a great opportunity while you're in school to see some awesome opportunities for you. All right. And then we have apprenticeship listings. So skills-based training is really important, right? And there's plenty of companies that are looking to hire strong military talent in apprenticeships. So there's lots of on-the-job opportunities. You could check that out on our website. And please know, for all of these, they're getting updated on the daily. So it might not be an opportunity for you right now for what you want, but there will be eventually. So we're adding and refreshing them constantly. So please check those out. All right, and then for all of our active duty service members who are transitioning, you can check out almost 6,000 SkillBridge listings and where you could filter by city and state level on our website and through our Connect portal. So you can check out, okay, you know, Greenville, Indiana, and I just made that up because I'm not really sure if that's a location, but you can check and see what opportunities are available for SkillBridge for that location. And we know location is really important. So this is a really, really great tool for you to discover a company that has a SkillBridge that aligns with what your needs are, right? So definitely encourage you to check those out. And I will say that 1,700 of these were updated in the last 24 hours. So they're constantly being refreshed. All right, so I know you're chomping at the bit and we're going to open up the breakout rooms soon, but to figure out how to navigate your breakout rooms, if you check on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, there's a more button or it just says breakout rooms. If you hit that, once we open the breakout rooms, you'll be able to join which one you want to go in. And so the employers are going to go in there and they'll stay in there for the whole duration. We'll send like 15-minute reminders. So that way you can go in and out of whichever breakout room that you're interested in. If you don't know how to move into a breakout room or you're having a problem, just put your name in the chat box and we can definitely move you to where you want to go. So for now, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Breakout rooms are open. Please dive in. If you have no idea what's happening and you just joined us, you can stay in the main room. Candy and I are going to be here the whole time if you have any questions, but I definitely urge you to spend the majority of your time with the people that have the jobs in the breakout rooms. Welcome back. Hope everyone enjoyed their few minutes extra in the breakout rooms since we started them a little bit early. Most important thing right now is be proactive in your follow-ups, right? Everybody that you talk to today in the breakout rooms, you want to make sure that you're staying engaged with them and you're connected with them on LinkedIn or whichever way that they have shared in their breakout rooms, the best way to contact them. Right now, for any of the employers, now's the time to drop in any information that you would like the job seekers here today to know and how to contact you, but definitely follow up with everybody. And if you didn't get to all the breakout rooms that you wanted to get to today, we do these at minimum twice a month. So we always have new employers coming through. So there's always an opportunity to learn about a pathway that you might not have known existed, right? And please stay up to date on our website. We're consistently posting new opportunities, whether that's for apprenticeships, SkillBridge, or student veteran, military affiliated student opportunities, as well as updating our key employment pathways page. Now, if you had such an awesome conversation with a recruiter and you want to share it on LinkedIn, tag 50 Strong and who's the company that you talked to, and we will send you either a t-shirt or a hat, but you need to make sure you talk about who you, what opportunities you learned about, and make sure to tag both the company and 50 Strong so we can send you a shirt, because we'll give up to 5 shirts or hats away today. Then I actually want to bring it over to any of our employers to see if they had any swag they wanted to give away.
Hey, Chantel. So everyone, this is Cassie from John Deere, and we would love to send the coveted John Deere hat, maybe even a couple of desktop John Deere equipment pieces. Please tag one of our team members, and also be sure to register for our exclusive 50 Strong event that's happening in less than a week. So excited. Huge shout out to Chantel and Candy. Thank you both so much for your hard work. Yes, I actually do have pink John Deere hats. So if you are really wanting the coveted pink John Deere hat, be sure to tag me, tag Lee, tag David O, and tell us a couple things that you are very excited about. And also be sure to register for the 50 Strong event next week that is exclusively for John Deere. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks, Cassie. Anyone else got a swag giveaway? I think Cushman and Wakefield, maybe?
Normally we do, but I think we're in order of stock right now, Chantel. So we're gonna wait till the next one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right.
Supply chain concerns.
Supply chain. Do we have any other employers that want any swag? All right. Just remember, definitely. Oh, okay. If we got a coin giveaway, just make sure check out the chat and then tag your recruiter and what you learned today. I do want to say, yeah, make sure you follow up. Also, we have John Deere and Johnson & Johnson next week. And then our next big EmployerConnect event is going to be on May 2nd. It's actually going to be at 11 a.m. PST. Or I'm sorry, 11 a.m. EST, because we are wanting to be flexible for all our OCONUS people. So if you have any questions, check out our socials and LinkedIn, check out our website. And please take like 20 seconds after this is done, because we do a survey and we do really value your feedback, and you can share anything on there. But otherwise, thank you so much for coming. Candy, did you want to say any parting words?
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. I love when Matt Disher, before he left, was like, oh my gosh, we couldn't even keep up with all the interest. I love it. Thank you all to all transitioning military, job seekers, students, Guard and Reserve spouses that are joining us. We really appreciate you, and I hope that you have found this productive.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
Thanks, Aaron.
Stay up to date. Stay up to date. It's all going to be on there. I promise.
Hey, Aaron,
Oi.
that I want you. Can you fix it to say Wednesday, April 17th, and
Yeah.
send it to me?
I think I do have that as the one.
Amazing,
Yeah,
and I love it.
I think in the actual like scheduled one, it does say Wednesday. I think that's still the
It does say Wednesday. But yeah, the graphic is so cool though. I absolutely love it. It's really great.
Not as cool as that background of you in a tractor.
This is a wheeled loader, right? I'm
Not a
joining
background, not for real.
I'm in fintech. I don't understand like the farming stuff or whatever.
Did you know
it was a loader.
You say fintech, but did you know that 1 acre of farmland has over 1 million data points, and we track it all?
No, I did not.
It's too many data points.
Which is odd, because when I was deployed to Afghanistan, I was on the agribusiness development team, and it was my job to know agricultural data for the province I was assigned to.
We won't talk.
That was like also 12 years ago or 14. I can't, man, time flies. But hey, Candy and Chantel, appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of y'all's day, and look forward to the next one.
Thank you, Nate. Appreciate you.
All right, take care.
I want to know when you're going to get on TikTok and have Candy and Chantel doing like TikTok dances.
Never.
Oh, give it time. Give it time.
I will never do a TikTok.
He just asked me about doing an Instagram live yesterday, and I was like, oh my.
Did I just hear somebody's doing a TikTok dance? What's that all about?
We're doing the 50 strong TikTok dance challenge coming up.
Would it be a campfire dance challenge?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right behind Steve Weston.
It's actually just gonna be line dancing. Get ready.
Oh boy.
I love it. It's amazing.
Sandra, are shoes going to be an option?
Shoes are optional. Shoes are optional. Oh, well, thanks everyone. And thank you so much, Aaron. That is a really awesome graphic. Thank you.
If I can, I'll just drop it into this to see if you can steal it from me. There you go. Let's see. You should be able to download it right now.
You know you're a mom, because as soon as you said steal it from me, my first thought was swipe or no swiping.
I'm a map. I'm the map. I'm the
That's
map.
funny.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
Oh, man.
Awesome. I have it officially swiped. Thank you so much, Aaron. And thanks,
Awesome.
Candy. Thank you,
Thanks,
Chantel.
y'all.
Bye, y'all.
And spam David
Chantal.
O. Tomorrow's his birthday.
Oh, I love it.
Chantal and Candy, one thing real quick. It was mentioned in one of the breakout rooms, and I was thinking it'd be fantastic for you guys to have it posted on some of the 50 strong literature. The free service, free premium service for all veterans. And I had never heard of it until I was in one of your events, and it was mentioned again today. And one of the ladies said, "Oh, I'm going to put that out and tell every veteran." I thought it might be a good idea to mention before the end of the event. And if it's been there and I haven't seen it, I figured it might be worth a mention.
Do you mean the free premium for LinkedIn? Is that what you mean?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
got it.
I had
Okay.
no idea. I begrudgingly paid for it. And no sooner than I did, I attended one of your events. And so then it turned into, I just paid for it. So, and they worked with me. They said, we'll suspend billing you for a year and we'll notify you about 4 to 6 weeks before we resume billing. So I thought it was fantastic. But the biggest thing is, go ahead.
It's a fantastic deal. You get it for 1 year. So eventually you might be
Yes,
paying for it again. But yeah, it's great to spread the word about it. Thank you for bringing that up.
it
Put
is
that on the list.
because you can't message people when you don't have premium. So it opens up the opportunity to reach out with
So
employers.
Brian, I have an
Yes.
idea. Why don't you post about that today on LinkedIn about something that you learned? Tag me, and then I'll comment with a tag to the head of military and veteran programs at LinkedIn.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna make a note real quick, Candy.
Y'all just visit LinkedIn Help, and then it'll show you how to do your
Right.
LinkedIn premium.
Yep.
And the other gentleman who was in here, named Ming, he actually posted the link.
Good.
If anybody's still in, I can actually copy it and put it in real quick. But
No,
I think that's great.
That's a great call out, Brian. Here's the thing. There are tons of free services for veterans, right? It would be impossible for us to keep up with all of those, much less share it out. But I'm so
Sure.
glad that you mentioned it for today, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, the first time I attended one of the events, I think there was maybe 50, 60 people. I don't know what the count was today, but I know the last one that was, what was it, February 29th? I think it was well over 400 people. So, I mean, it's just the word's getting out, and what you ladies provide is just, it's immeasurable.
Awesome.
Thanks for
Thanks
coming,
to all
Brian.
of our employers that make it possible.
I'll mention that too. I wish it would have existed when I separated in the 90s,
Yeah.
the late
Very good.
90s. But yeah,
Thank you for being here today and mentioning that idea.
Candy, Chantal, I have to go take a small child to Taekwondo so she can learn how to punch people. So
We're closing up. All right, y'all. Thank you so much.
thanks, everyone. Oh, Kedrick.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
what's going on, man? It's good to see
My
you.
man. Hey, good to see you, dude. I
Good
gotta
to see
bounce
you.
out though. That kid's got to go
Yeah,
learn how to like kick
go-
and do
go-
roundhouse kicks.
Yes, go teach
So,
the children violence.
have a good one. Bye.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Chantel.
See y'all later. Bye.